You didn't get to throw rocks out.
Shit. What up? What's up to everybody? We finally got the playoff picture. We finally know that final team will be my Phoenix Suns. We're gonna face off against OKC, and I ain't got nothing against OKC. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against OKC, but it's fuck OKC right now. You know, I actually kind of like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but fuck that nigga now. He might, just depends on how they do us. He might end up on that most hated list. He can go quick from one of my favorite players to the most hated that quick. Beat us by 40 like you be doing the Lakers and shit. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Do us like you did the Lakers and see what happens. I don't even play 2K no more, but I might have to fire that motherfucker up to blow their ass the fuck out. You know, turn them game sliders up and let them niggas have it. Beat our ass like you did the Lakers and see what happens. I mean, I don't think this gonna happen to us, but I don't know. Like I be saying, bro, when it comes to OKC, it be seeming like it be 6 niggas on the floor when they be on defense, bro. I don't know how. In some kind of way, it's 6 niggas on the floor. But anyways, though, big shout out to the Phoenix Suns. They, like I told y'all earlier, yesterday on the live, it's a bittersweet win for me because, you know, I am a huge fan of Steph Curry as well. But he had to go home. The sun had to set on him. You know. And for those of y'all that wasn't in my Discord, it's not in my Discord channel. We were discussing this live during the game. Pretty much, super shout out to Jalen Green. Jalen Green had a hell of a game. You know, he had a hell of a game tonight. And I would love to say that this is a revenge game. This was a revenge game. And then, you know, it's crazy. Just looking at the nightcap, you know, after the game, pretty much Dylan just confirmed what I believed it was. He said that him and Jalen Green basically talked about it. You know, he said that, you know, they were looking at the Warriors being their next, you know, being the team that they're facing. Because if you remember, the Warriors are the team who knocked out Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and Houston Rockets last year in the first round playoffs. So they probably was thinking, yeah, we're going to get them niggas this year. And they succeeded. Jalen Green had a hell of a game, 36 points. Steph Curry, of course, not so hot tonight. I'm sure a lot of his haters are getting their little Twitter fingers ready to start spreading a bunch of false narratives, saying they bullshit, but that's fine. hold your head up high. Y'all had it wasn't obviously it wasn't a good season, but at the same time, I mean, it couldn't be helped. Injuries derailed them. And it's crazy he so happened to ask this question that I was like, a lot of folks is probably gonna be trying to slide in. This doesn't mean anything to his legacy, if you ask me. If he would have won, it wouldn't have mattered if he lost. Well, he did lose. Since he lost, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really play any impact to his legacy. Because this is not a game that you just really can say head over heels you're supposed to win. Like nobody was like, okay, there's no way they're gonna lose. It wasn't those type of situations. Actually, if you look at it, especially with like I said, how bad the Warriors' chemistry probably is due to them not having any many games with Steph and Porzingis. Period. Like Steph came back the last 4 or 5 games of the season after missing 27 straight. Porzingis missed a bunch of games too, even though he showed up the second half of the season. So I mean, can't really hold that against them for losing that. Now they were overwhelmingly the favorites. No injuries took place. Everything was, set. And even with one and done, even with one and done situation, I don't hold one and done over somebody because anybody can win one game. Sometimes it's just not your night. That's how it happens. Now you can measure something with the series because it's best out of seven. Somebody beat you 4 times, more than likely they're the better team. But if they win one game, it is what it is. So to me, Joe, I think the moment I seen the Warriors getting eliminated, that they were about to lose this, I was saying that, in my opinion, if Jimmy Butler comes back the same, Steph Curry can stay healthy this year, and the majority of their core just stays healthy so they can synchronize, build that chemistry, the Warriors could be dangerous next year. Because think about this. The last time we seen the Golden State Warriors get eliminated in the play-in, what happened? Steph Curry said, it's unfortunate and stuff like that, but y'all don't want to see us next year. And what happened? They won the championship the next year. Now, granted, this team is, he's a lot older. He's going to be going into 39 years. He's going to be 39 next year. But still, Steph doesn't look like, I haven't seen a major decline in his game that makes me believe that, hey, he's not going to do it. Now, I do think he's not as good. I mean, he's not good enough that he can just night in, night out carry the team on his back like that. That's going to take a toll on him. That's why he needed a Jimmy Butler or something like that out there. Because some of the times, he may can only give you 20 points, 15, maybe even sometimes maybe even 15 points. He's older. You're gonna need that second star to be like, all right, I got us tonight. Pitch in 25. And to be honest with you, Paz actually had a decent game tonight. Paz wasn't bad. But um Jalen Green had it going. And then my Phoenix Suns, we have a whole lot of shooters. Like we got a lot of shooters on our team. And especially the second half, them shots was falling. So it is what it is. What's good with you, Jeremiah? To the last five, yeah, last 5 games. But I thought one of the ones he didn't play. That's why I said that, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm pretty sure he's not going to retire. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he has at least one more year on his contract. Yeah, they're going to be old as shit for sure. This is what if I'm Golden State, this is what I'm doing. Now, Steve Kerr's contract is over. That's another thing that's up for questioning. Do the Warriors bring back Steve Kerr next year? Or are they going to move on from him and go with a new coach? Because, Steve Kerr has been getting a lot of criticism about a lot of things. For one thing, the Kuminga situation, what's been going on, he constantly playing a bunch of other players that instead of playing Kuminga. And then Kuminga goes on to see my boy Grandman, he's a Warriors fan, and he's saying he don't want Steve Kerr to come back. I know a lot of Warriors fans that agrees. So, but yeah, playing pods and over Kuminga, and then Kuminga goes to Atlanta and is excelling. He's playing pretty damn well since he's been in Atlanta, and it's just crazy. Like, if you're a good coach, like, to be honest with you, Steve Kerr is kind of getting exposed a little bit now, because how it's looking a little bit is that if Steph Curry doesn't have a heroic night to save him, he doesn't really have nothing left to do to be able to coach them to get the win. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it's been looking. Like, I know a lot of people don't know him. He's a first year coach, but my Phoenix Suns coach, Jordan, dude's a damn good coach. Real shit. He did a damn good job. If we had a little bit more talent to the point that we could have won more games, and the injuries that kind of derailed us a lot this season, he could have possibly been in a discussion for Coach of the Year. But obviously we didn't win enough games, so they're not going to consider him. But he's a pretty good, young coach. I like him so far. It's the best as I've been seeing our offense and defense look in the past. Well, I would say since Monty Williams. This is the best we've looked since Monty Williams. And, we let Monty Williams go in 2023. But yeah, on more on it, like moving along. Like I said, the Phoenix Suns, we advanced. So now we're gonna face OKC, the almighty OKC. Everybody's, of course, counting us out. Nobody's thinking we're gonna be able to pull this off. No one's giving us a chance as hell. Everybody's saying OKC is gonna sweep us and all the shit that I'm hearing. But hey, I'm here to set the tones right now. Fuck OKC. And I'm gonna say it again. Fuck OKC. It's Suns and 6. Fuck y'all talking about. Suns and 6, look ass niggas. That's what we talking about. Y'all heard of the We Believe Warriors? Well, we the We Believe Suns. Nobody thought the We Believe Warriors in 2007 had a chance, right, of beating the Mavericks. So, as indestructible as the Oklahoma City Thunder looks right now, that Maverick team looked the same way in 2007. And look what happened to them. Got their ass up out of here. So we're going to start it right now. Suns fans, join in with me. We are the We Believe Suns. That's where we are right now. We Believe Suns is gonna. Hey, shout out to you, Motion. You know what I'm saying? The We Believe Suns is gonna show OKC. We're gonna put down the blueprint of how to stop OKC. Because everybody thinking these motherfuckers so unbeatable. That's why I got my bet with my boy right now, talking about we gonna get swept. All we gotta do is win the game for me to win that bet. I should get double once we win the series. What you think? We're gonna put them brooms. We're gonna put them brooms deep up in that. Matter of fact, fuck the closet. We're gonna put them brooms in the attic because you ain't gonna be needing them. What Charles Barkley tell the Bulls fans in '93? Take that shit off y'all windows. You ain't gonna need it tonight. Yeah, I know we ain't bet on that. I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit. But shit, look at this. Look at this hater. The nigga said the Phoenix Buns or Warriors. Okay, see whipping both teams, no lie. Hey, that's what's up. I'm gonna remember you once we eliminate them niggas. Eliminate them. Then the next round, who they would get next round? The winner between the Rockets and the Rockets and the Lakers. Well, might well just say the Rockets. We know the Lakers ain't winning shit. But so we'll have the Rockets next round. My nigga Jalen Green gonna remember the same way he just remembered what the Warriors did to him last year. He gonna remember, hey Houston, y'all look glad trading me last year. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like, and my nigga Dylan gonna be the same way. Y'all look glad traded both of us last year. We gonna all right, we got something for you. Y'all wanted Kevin Durant, huh? Okay. Watch this. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we gonna go on over there and show them Rockets what's up. Get rid of their ass in 5. Houston Rockets, pop, lock, and drop it. Throw it in a socket. Suns in 5. Go get their ass up out of here, man. Then, how do we get the Rockets up out of here? Hold up. How do we get the Rockets up out of here? Who next? We're gonna have them damn Spurs who swear up and down. They tell everybody been telling me they gonna win it all and all this shit. We got history with them punk ass Spurs. If you're a real Suns fan, you already know what it is with them weak ass Spurs. We don't fuck with them niggas. They stole some rings up off us, especially in '07 when the motherfucker was cheating. So we don't fuck with we don't fuck with the Spurs. We're gonna show them niggas too. Then we're gonna go ahead and meet the Celtics. Celtics, that's who probably gonna come out the East. Then we go head on over there, burn up them clovers, and we gonna be crowned the champs. Now a lot of niggas probably thinking I'm delusional right now, but hey, let me have my moment. You damn right the Sixers about to get down wild. Hey, nah, but for real, that was the delusional me talking. Here go the real thing. So I think we can definitely win the game, though. For sure. We can definitely win a game. I don't think we can swept. That ain't happening. Jalen Green and here's the key though. I'm gonna say what we just seen in these past 2 play-in games. It hasn't been the best of what I've seen our team so far. Like I would say the peak of the Suns this season was probably like I would say December December, January, February. Those in that range, that's when we probably was the best as we were. And then the craziest part is Jalen Green wasn't really involved during the time. He was still kind of injured. And then it's crazy once Jalen Green finally becomes healthy, Dylan Brooks goes down. And so far, Dylan hasn't played nearly as good as he was playing prior to that, him breaking his hand. And I will say this, in order for us to even stand a chance against OKC, Dylan is going to have to play better. Like this, he's been kind of mediocre the past couple games since he's been back. That mediocrity is not going to work playing against OKC. Like they're going to bury us if he's going to play like that. You said, do I have the Celtics beating the Pistons? Yes, I do. I do. Then the experience, I think the Celtics overall probably is more talented. And this is going to be a different Celtics team that the Pistons haven't seen yet. So, I mean, it's all going to, really put matter how well Jason Tatum play, I would say. But I do think they're going to beat them. I'll say that. Because that's my pick, actually, to come out the East, the Celtics. Celtics going to the final. Yeah, I believe so, bro. I believe they will. So, also, now that we know what the entire playoff picture is going to look like, I'm going to touch on the 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 matchups that we have. So, first in the Eastern Conference, we got Pistons versus the Magic. I think for me, that's going to be a pretty boring series. I'm not going to really tune in too much with that. I suspect the Pistons will probably beat them in 5. I'll give the Magic 1. I think they can win 1. Next series, we got Celtics and Sixers. Probably the same, Celtics in 5. I can see OKC if Embiid comes back and he looks somewhat, if he's playing well, they can probably win 1. If Paul George actually can play semi well, they may even get 2 out of it. But overall, I got the Celtics winning that. Then 3, let me see. 3 seed, you got New York and what is it, the Hawks? Who's in that 6 seed? Shit. Who's in the 6 seed? Hawks. Yeah, it is the Hawks. So I got the Knicks beating the Hawks probably in 6, maybe in 5 as well. Cavaliers and the Raptors. I think that one's going 6 in favor of the Cavs. Wouldn't shock me if the Raptors won though, because James Harden is such a choke artist that it's very much possible. If it's Celtics versus OKC, who you got? Man. I've been thinking about that for a while. But I'm going to go OKC. And the reason why I'm going to say OKC is because OKC plays pretty well at locking up the perimeter. The people who really give them trouble, typically, from what I can see, is teams that got a good post players. They can eat up the glass and kind of get you in foul trouble because of your down low presence, and also can protect the basket very well. Hence why the Spurs and the Nuggets kind of give them a little trouble. So, okay, I mean, the Celtics don't really have that. Most of their strength is coming from the perimeter, and OKC kind of specialize at containing people in the perimeter. So I think Oklahoma City's defense can probably pull them through to win that series. Warriors ain't going nowhere if they got that clutch sports double agent Draymond sabotaging Steph. Hey, you kind of got a point with that, bro. It be so crazy. Like I honestly I think at this point what I be thinking about it is I think clutch sports has such they got their claws embedded into the league so strong that you're not able to do much about some of the things that they're doing. So I think that's possibly what it is with the Steph Curry and Draymond situation. Like, you can't tell me that some of the stuff that Draymond be doing don't bother Steph at all. Like it should. Like the way he be overglazing LeBron now, and doing stuff that celebrating like I guess it's okay for you to do stuff some of the times off the court, but like you can tell some of his intensity that he normally has for all the other players. He doesn't have that when it comes to playing against LeBron. Like it's like he be limited, and if you're not gonna bring us that level of Draymond, because that actually helps a lot when he's doing that, because he gets under the skin of players and sometimes get them out of their game. But if you're not bringing that to the table, like you're not bringing nothing offensively really, and if you're gonna kind of sort of hold back on how intense and tough, the toughness of you, because you're on the court with one of your homies that you're in business with and you don't want to mess up your business, what use do I have of you? Like Steph Curry, how he looks at it, I know Steph Curry never openly said this in public, but I'm positive Steph Curry, in his mind, he thinks he's better than LeBron. So imagine having a teammate that's on your team that's doing things that could potentially help your competitor. It doesn't make sense, right? So, yeah, you definitely on to something with that. I do think when it comes to him and LeBron, Draymond do be on some double agent bullshit. If the Raptors had home court advantage, it would have been better. You're talking about the outcome with the Cavaliers. Yeah, possibly. What's good, Golson? Yeah, it was a cool game. Wasn't it wasn't the best of the play. The best play in game, I would say, probably was uh, that Warriors and Clippers one was pretty good. Also, the Heats and Hornets one was pretty damn good. So I would say, yeah, the Tuesday games was better than um, the Friday games. LeBron be calling Draymond at night like, Dre, remember what we talked about? The checks will keep coming as long as you make sure that light skinned motherfucker don't win shit. Got it. Yeah, and I can see that. It's sad, but I definitely can see it. But yeah, on to the west side though. West Coast. Obviously, first matchup, we got Oklahoma City and the Suns. Obviously, a lot of y'all believe that Oklahoma City is going to sweep us. I'm going to give us a game, but a sweep very much could be possible. I'm going to be honest. Uh, but I'm going to say OKC in 5. And then the 2 seed, you got the Spurs versus Portland. The Spurs might sweep them niggas. Now that might happen. To me, I think that's a bigger sweep than saying Oklahoma City is gonna sweep us. I think the Spurs gonna make quick work of the Trailblazers. And then you got the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, which is probably gonna be the best series of the playoffs first round. I think that's probably the best series. The Nuggets and the Wolves, they play tomorrow. Pacific time is 12:30, so I'll definitely be tuning in for that one. Maybe I'll scream it. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know. Do y'all want me to scream it in the Discord? Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, not really sure who I picked to win this first game for tomorrow, between the Nuggets and the Wolves. But yeah, I think that's definitely going to be the best series. Followed by you got the other series that I'm interested in outside of my Suns, of course. You got the Lakers and the Rockets. So if there's no Luka Doncic, no Austin Reeves, the Rockets probably gonna pull out their broom. But I'm pretty sure I would say the Lakers are going to be in full. I mean, the referees are going to be in full display, trying to cheat for the Lakers to try to get them some wins and possibly buy them some time so that, Austin Reeves and Luka can come back and they can cheat the Rockets out of that series. Speaking of which, who seen that clip of Ime Udoka telling JJ Redick, put that motherfucker in the game. Put that little bitch in the game. And he was referring to Bommy James. Who seen that damn clip? Skip Bayless had me tripping when he brought that to life. I was like, bro, that shit is funny. Said the Warriors so trash. Luka back game too. No, he not. What the hell you hit that at? How you know he was talking about Vanderbilt? What's up with you though, YD? Hey, Scotty boy, I absolutely agree with you to a degree that it's probably a script for sure. Because the NBA is absolutely the RBA, no question about it. Shit rigged as hell. But um, shout out to my people up in X right now, man. People that's tuning in on X. But um, make sure y'all go ahead and hit the follow too on X, bad niggas. Stop just looking at shit and not following you, bad niggas. But because Vanderbilt was talking shit to the entire bench. Well, I mean, I don't know, but the way the way Skip made it look like it seemed as if he was talking about Bronny. I'm not sure. All I know is JJ Reddit's reaction to it was also hilarious because he was trying his best to hold it in when he was doing it. That was a funny ass shit. But yeah, so if Luca and Reeves doesn't return, I suspect the Rockets probably will sweep them. Maybe LeBron can have a heroic game and give them one. Maybe. But with his advanced age, might not have enough in the tank to do that. But hey, we'll see. But yeah, I will be attending game two. I'll be live streaming inside of the stadium for game two. So stay tuned for that. That game will be Tuesday. You might be right about that. That he want to be addressed by LeBron, which LeBron's never gonna address him. LeBron don't give a fuck about him. Dylan just said it's a lot of foul baiters on the Oklahoma City team, which is true. I still think Rockets win the series. Well, of course, the Rockets are going to win the series. Tell us something we don't know. Oh shit! Hold on, you're saying if Luca comes back, they're still going to win? I don't know. They might can do some cheating and pull it out if Luca is playing. Keep in mind, they all of a sudden saying that Austin Reeves is projected to be coming back. So they could be back at full strength. And as long as that whistle is blowing, the referee, they could have a chance. But yeah, well, I wasn't planning on being on here super, super long. Had to come on here dressed. Phoenix Suns, we advanced to the NBA playoffs. It would have been a lot better for me if we could have just beaten Portland by my ass. And the Warriors could could have taken down the Trailblazers tonight, and both teams made it in. I would have loved to have seen that. But at the same time, the Steph Curry has never suffered a sweep before, and facing off with this injured to depleted Warriors team, he may have suffered his first sweep. So now it can't happen. So, we'll take that. Ain't nobody blaming shit. I'm just stating what typically happens when the Lakers are playing, especially in the playoffs. This right here is not even a LeBron thing. This is a Lakers thing. They did the same shit for Kobe when Kobe was playing for the Lakers. They cheat for the Lakers. It is what it is. I know you didn't say nothing about him. I'm addressing it because I know a lot of people, whenever I say something like that, they tend to think you're talking about LeBron, and you typically be somebody that does take up for him. So I'm just putting it out there. This has nothing to do with LeBron. It's a Lakers thing, but they do tend to cheat for him as well. So now you got both of them going on. The fact that he playing for the Lakers and is LeBron, they got even more of an incentive to want to cheat. Absolutely, absolutely. If the Lakers win, it's definitely going to be because of the ref. Absolutely. I'm glad you understand because this is the thing. Now, if it's a game where the Lakers just making shots, attacking the back. Let's say they playing well on the glass. They're playing very good defense, and I can see that. I'm an honest person. I'm not gonna just lie. I'm like, hey, Lakers just beat them. But one thing I can guarantee you of, if they do win, the Lakers are gonna have plus 10, plus 15, shit like that from the line. That's typically what happens if the Lakers beat a team that's above 500. It's just the truth, bro. You can go and look at the numbers, and it'll absolutely support what I'm saying. When the Lakers beat a team that's over 500, typically it's because they got a shitload of free throws. Two mortal and ancient enemies. This video captured man. I honestly, bro, I didn't watch the last games. The two games that I did, I think I watched the last one, and I don't even think I watched the full thing of the last game when they played the Rockies. I know Kevin Durant was turning the ball over a lot because the people was talking about how Kevin Durant can't handle a double team. But um, from what else, some of it for what I was saying, I was like, I don't understand why Kevin Durant is on the ball so much. They need to get him off the ball. But yeah. And keep in mind, I'm not sold on the Rockets. I don't think the Rockets are that elite. That's my opinion. And keep this in mind, playoff basketball is totally different from season basketball. Let me go ahead and troll because this is war. When the Suns got smacked by the Blazers, it was because of the refs. No, see that's the thing. That goes to show what I'm talking about. I'm an honest person. It was not the refs. We lost because we blew that shit. We was it some bad calls by the refs? Yeah, it absolutely was. But I'm not gonna say it was so egregious to the fact that I can say the refs wanted for Portland. What that was is too many turnovers, some bad turnovers towards the end, and most importantly, what I blamed it on is too many missed free throws. We missed 10 free throws. Can't miss that many free throws, especially when your star player missed, you know, star player missed five free throws. Devin Booker missed five free throws. It can't happen. They won by four. So imagine if Devin only missed two free throws instead of five. We're ahead. So I can guarantee the Lakers gonna be out of here first round, though. I tell you that. You said Bummy is better than LeBron at this point? That's crazy. I can't go there with you. Somebody said you don't know ball, apparently. Yeah, you definitely trolling. But okay. You talking about going live later as in tomorrow? Tomorrow, like for the games tomorrow? Oh shit. I was watching this thing. They talking about James Harden went deep in his bag um, in crunch time. And I'm looking at this nigga fumbling with the ball. Then I noticed that they trolling. The handles was looking smooth at first. Then nigga just like losing it. Oh shit. Oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, Brandon, you in the Discord, right? Yeah, you are. Yeah, I might do it for the Nuggets game and the Lakers game. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to what's the name of that shit? What's the name of that shit? Cause some shit. Hold up. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to Cosmos tomorrow, and scream the Lakers game. That'd be cool. Cause I ain't finna go to two of them damn games. I'm gonna go to game two. I ain't going to goddamn. I'm not going to game one and two. I'm not a Lakers fan, so okay. I'm talking about some damn Harry Potter. I don't care nothing about no fucking Harry Potter. Okay, I got you, my boy. Oh shit. Hold on, it's saying game two. I ain't trying to get it for game two. Where the fuck is game one? Guess I ain't got it. But anyways, good old people. Look like we closed down. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be out here too long. Just had to come in here and congratulate my sons, talk my shit, and then we're gonna be back rolling tomorrow, ready to troll these Lakers. That's cause that's gonna be the highlight. We're gonna talk about the outcome of the other games. Hopefully, we get a good one with the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. And I'm going for the Timberwolves because I'm sick of these Nikola Jokic fans. So hopefully they can shut his ass up so we can troll Nikola Jokic fans. And then, of course, the Rockets can put the hammer down on the Rockets, and we control the Lakers. So stay tuned. I'll definitely be going live tomorrow sometime too. But until next time, people, I'm gonna holler at y'all.